Hola, you're doing a draft bit. You're doing a mock draft again, but this time with 2 rounds. Okay, number 1. Trevor Lawrence. No need to talk about it. Think Jets are going to trade out of this. But I'm going to say if they don't trade out, they would either take a quarterback, or I say they should either take a quarterback or Jamar Chase, because I think that he's the best in the draft, and he's actually really good. So I think they could stick with Sam Darnold and get another target, and then at 23 get maybe a defensive player or some offensive line. But yeah, so now Dolphins, Jamar Chase was just taken. So now I'm going to go with Devontae Smith. They have that connection between Tua and Devontae Smith, so that's good. Then Falcons, I'm going to go Penny Sewell. Then I'm going to give the Bengals, in my opinion, the best tackle, Rashawn Slater, the best tackle in the draft. So now I get all the way up to the Eagles. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give them Jalen Waddle. Now we go up to the Lions. They really just missed out on wide receiver, but they could get a cornerback. I don't think that they would take a cornerback this early, especially since for some reason I only seen one cornerback. I don't know what happened. Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay. I didn't see Caleb Farley, but I think they would actually go for a tackle, because why not take a great tackle, Samuel Cosme, and just help Jared Goff do good. Now here, I'm going to give the Panthers Trey Lance, only because I think, in my opinion, Trey Lance is the second best in the draft. I really like how he plays, and I think that he could fit well with Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. I don't know who else is coming back, but I know some of them are free agents, but yeah, I think Trey Lance would be good for them. Okay, so now Broncos. I do not think that they're going to stick with Drew Brees. I mean, not Drew Brees. I don't think that they're going to stick with Drew Lock, but possibly go for a better one in free agency. So I'm going to give them Caleb Farley, because they really need a cornerback. So now we get up to the Cowboys, and I'm going to go with Patrick Surtain. Okay, so here we get up to the Giants, and this is where it gets harder for me. I think that they should go Kwity Paye. Then at the same time, I think that they could go J.C. Horn or Gregory Rousseau. But I'm going to go Kwity Paye. I'm going to go Kwity Paye. So for Niners, this one's kind of tough. But I think I'm going to go Elijah Vera Tucker. Just help the offensive line for them. Okay, so now with the Chargers, I'm going to go Christian Darrisaw. Okay, now with the Vikings, I'm going to go Gregory Rousseau. And I did not realize that I had Let me just move that up there. But I did not realize that I still have Zach Wilson and Justin Fields on the board, and Kyle Pitts. This was a big oof. But I'm gonna go for the Patriots. I'm gonna give them Kyle. Wait, is it? Yeah, Kyle Pitts. Cardinals. I'm gonna give them. Trying to think a good player. I'm gonna give them Jalen Phillips. I don't know why. I'm just gonna give them that. Now right here. I want to give them Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, or whatever his name is. I really like him, but I think I'm going to go with, I think the Raiders possibly would take Justin Fields here if there's a chance, if he's still there. So only because in my mock draft, for some reason, I still have Zach Wilson and Justin Fields here, so I'm just going to take them. But, yeah. And then, so, Dolphins, I'm going to give them Najee Harris. Oh, there. Okay, I'm going to give them Najee Harris. Now, Washington football team, I know that they just gave Taylor Heineke, a huge contract. Well, not that huge, but a contract. But I'm gonna, I think that they would prefer to have, they would prefer to have a good quarterback, so I'm gonna give them Justin Fields, because possible backup that they could have, but I'm gonna give them Justin Fields. Bears, now I'm gonna give them Tevin Jenkins. Watched some of his film today. Colts, I'm going to give them J.C. Horn. No idea why. I'm just going to give them that. Now here. This one's kind of tough. But kind of need an edge. I'm going to go Aziz Ojulari, or whatever his name is. Okay, so now right here where the Jets, I would say that the best bet for them here is Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, or his name, or Travis Etienne, but I'm gonna go Jeremiah. Steelers, I'm gonna give them. I did not realize Michael Parsons was here. But I'm gonna give them Jalen Mayfield. And then here, I'm going to give them the Jags. I would give them, trying to think is a good one for them. Tevon Mo, I can't say all these people's last names, but I think he's better than Richie Grant, so I'm going to give them that. But Browns, I'm going to give the Browns, I'm going to give the Browns Greg Newsome. So here we get to the Ravens, and I'm going to give them Mr. Rashad Bateman out of Minnesota. Saints, I think Drew Brees is going to come back. And Michael Parsons is still there. So I'm going to take Michael Parsons. So for Packers, there's Christian Barmore, which I think is really good. There's also Liam Eichenberg, which I also think is good. You also got Terrence Marshall or Kadarius Toney, which are both really good. So I'm going to give them Kadarius Toney. here we go with the Bills. I'm going to give them Zaven Collins. And then the Chiefs, I'm going to give them Nick Bolton. And then we get to the Buccaneers, and I'm going to give them Terrence Marshall Jr. Because, wait, no. It's dependable because I don't know what they're doing with, now what? Let's do Christian Barmore. Okay, so now we got Jags again. I'm going to give them Liam Itchenberg. Now let's see, Jets. Now what? If they really need a running back, they should take Travis Etienne if he's still there in the second round. Well, he probably will be, but if he's still there, I would take him for them. And then Falcons, I'm thinking that they would take Mac Jones right there, only because I think that Mac Jones is good. Plus, he could sit behind Matt Ryan and see and watch all of them. So, yeah. Now, with Dolphins, this one's kind of tough because they kind of need a linebacker because they just released Kyle Van Noy. So they would need a linebacker. But I think I'm going to give them Dylan Randuns. Yeah. Okay, so Eagles. Now, I think that they're getting rid of, that they would be getting rid of what is his name? Zach Ertz. So I think their best bet would be to get Pat Freiermuth, but I don't know if he's gonna be the best for them right now because I think that they could go for That they could go for Aaron Robinson, which I looked at some of his highlights. He was actually really good. So I think he could be really good in the NFL. So I'm gonna give them to the Eagles. How long has this been? 12 minutes. Okay. Wide receiver for the Bengals. AJ Green's going. So why not just get another young wide receiver, Terrence Marshall Jr. Okay. Panthers. Alex Leatherwood. Good tackle. Okay, Broncos now. I would give them, let's see. Wait, where'd he go? Oh. I wish I clicked him by accident, but I'm gonna give them Jason Owe. Now here, I'm gonna give, Lions Elijah Moore from Ole Miss. Giants. Now this one is where I'm gonna give them Pat Freiermuth, whatever his name is. Okay. Now with 49ers, this one's also tough, but I'm gonna give them Eric Stokes. Yes. Okay, so now we got the Cowboys. I'm gonna give them Joseph Osai. Reason why I didn't pick him earlier is because I couldn't find him. So he's going to the Cowboys, I guess. Okay, so Jaguars now again. I'm gonna give them is there another tight end that I looked at that's in this draft? No. I have not watched their stuff. I think I can't say his name, but Austin Samuel Jr., I think his name is. I'm going to go with him. Patriots. I will give the Patriots wide receiver Rondale Moore. Rondale, what the heck was that? So now Chargers. I'm gonna give them Mr. Wyatt Davis. And then here, I'm gonna give the Raiders Levi Onwuzurike. Can't say his name, but yeah. So now here, I'm gonna give the Cardinals Javonte Williams, because I do not think Kenyon Drake would come back. So I don't know if he said that he was coming back, but yeah. And now Dolphins. This one's a tough one because they've already had 4 picks. Oh wait, no they haven't. They've had 3 picks. I don't know what I'm saying. But I think Dylan Moses would be a good one for them. Because I think he's actually really good also. It's not Washington football team's biggest need, but I'm going to give them Creed Humphrey. And then here, I'm probably going to give them Landon Dickerson. I'm going to give them Davian Nixon. Now here, this one's a little tough for me because I don't really know a good offensive tackle that they could get now. Could go. I'm gonna give them. Do they have any wide receivers? You know what? I'll just give them Nico Collins. Probably not gonna start, but they could get. He could be pretty good for them. Now here we have the Steelers, and I'm gonna give them cornerback called Kelvin Joseph. Now for Seahawks, I'm gonna give them. Let's see. I'm gonna give them Ronnie Perkins. Now for Rams, I have no idea what Andrew Whitworth is gonna do. So if he stays, I don't think that they're gonna need a tackle. But I'm gonna give them Chaz Surratt. I think that's how you say his name. I can't say half these people's names, but I'm gonna give the Rams Chaz Surratt. They really do need a linebacker because their linebackers are okay, not the best. So why not just upgrade a linebacker? Okay, we've got a couple more picks. So Ravens, I'm gonna go with Joe Tryon. I don't know how to say that name either. Now here, I'm gonna go with Jay Tufele. I thought Jay Tufele would be up higher. Now here, I'm gonna give them. This is tough right now. I'm gonna give them Elijah Molden. This is actually one of these people that's still back here that I actually watched. So, yeah. Offensive tackle the Bills could get. I'm gonna give them James Hudson. No idea why, but I will. Packers. Ifitue Milifu, that guy. I'm gonna give Garstu. Chartis Atwell. And then for the Bucks, I'm going to give them Carlos Basham. So, yes, this is my draft, my mock draft for 2 rounds. Yeah. Okay. Like and subscribe for more football content. The free agency frenzy is coming up soon, so. Okay, so bye. Like and subscribe. Bye.